team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick. Team a pretty minimal gain on that return. Quick timeout by the defense. Trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Steps away. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Second down coming up. back to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass. And
DP, what's up, man?
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They want to run this quarterback.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest.
I seen y'all was over there on that
You want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really
squads
forward,
again.
make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. He might want another play. To the air, it's Reed. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Look out, he's got room. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him.
I
Knocked him
let
off
put
the
my
ground.
fucking hands
Fourth
up.
down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up and
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Yeah, bro. I gotta stop playing around this time, bro. I mean, it's when my kids is asleep. But some of these games just be pointless, bro. When it's like 300 people online, some of these games just be fucking a waste of time for real. What I might have to do, bro, is, I mean, cause I want to keep playing regs though, but around this time I might have to just play cut or something, cause I'll be waiting forever to find a game, and then when I do, it'll be some shitty ass motherfucker around this time. It's like fuck. You just got desynced? Wasn't you playing squads or something? I was just in your stream before I got on. You was playing squads. That's terrible, bro. They gotta do something about the desyncs. I feel like that's been happening to you a lot lately though. Man. I just don't fuck with it. Give me a loss. Yeah, bro. If we get a loss from that shit is terrible. Hey, Daquan Bowers. I remember Daquan Bowers too. It's like I want to keep playing regs, bro, but it's like the when it's only a couple hundred people online, bro. Shit just it be taking too long. Oh, we got a new ranked up too. It be taking too long to find a game, and then motherfuckers just be trash. So your shit nappy as hell. Niggas just waiting for an ass whipping. Yeah, my shit. I got my shit in my puss right now, bro. I ain't got my braids in. So we just thugging it out, you feel me? Niggas just waiting for an ass whooping. Yeah, I guess you could say that. We always looking for the comp, you feel me? Appreciate y'all little motherfuckers tuning in though, you feel me?
And the Mountaineers will put total leather to crank us up. That ball skips through the end zone.
What the fuck? This motherfucker just left?
Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Concepcion.
Oh, come on, we gotta get him blocked.
22. He gambled for the turn out of the end zone and came up a little short. It's Simpson. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man.
So
It's
trash.
incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Concepcion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! Snagged in the
Good
end
dot.
zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll try the run. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They knock him down, but
You
he's
gotta
got
hit
enough
him,
to
though.
get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Hurts. Zings it complete to the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get into the ground. That is a ball.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on down.
Man, these cut games, you run through these cut games so fast, bro. These motherfuckers ready to quit after one wrong play. They ready to get out of there. This placement shit is stupid, bro. I just want to. Why the fuck we can't just play?
Mountaineers will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Off the play fake on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking to throw, it's Tebow. Fires to the middle.
Thank you. Oh my, this game is so fucking terrible.
The last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Yeah, nice.
Like, it's just a shitty game, bro.
That interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hand.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job, good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home forcing the fourth down. Nice start for this defense.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going right to work up top. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're dealing with a second and long. The short hands. It's Concepcion. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Tebow. Rushes on him. That's caught. It's Galloway.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Ellis. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. He's open on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football, early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Got a man. It's Lemon. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. With the catch, it's Concepcion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Extending the play, trying to make magic with his feet.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get his first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now on the move. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward.
Yeah, he hit the fuck out of
He could get, he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I think the offensive coordinator is going to have a little talk with the head coach. He's going to be expecting answers after that play call. 3rd and inches, and you try to throw it against that pass rush? Not a great call.
So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone.
He dropped it.
Football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
What's crazy is they never dropped that shit again.
Touchdown.
All these damn house calls, bro. Just dropping picks.
Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. DB's right up on the receivers. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Back to throw, it's Tebow. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
We're rolling through these. And the Mountaineers will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Just never had a chance to shake loose. Brought down at the 24. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get this running back.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he can't
getting
hang
him
on
to jump
to
for
the
the ball,
football.
bro.
A
Come on.
big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the crowd starting to rise up on this early 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Hurts. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in, it's Jordan. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. A full dive to haul that one in.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Lowers those pads. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. Slips through the line. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it on the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
Fires left. He's got it. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 20.
My boy Tone, what's up, Brody?
Big pickup on that one.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Casper. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to get rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy passing catch.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This time he's got it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Picks up the first down, still moving. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Here's a heat. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
Well,
DB, big dog, what's going on?
Early and often in this game, they've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Quarterback making checks. From the gun. Looking to the end zone. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis.
Oh, he went down at the
The
1.
decision to go for it does not pan out. The Panthers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Royer. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. Hit as he throws. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
Under fire.
Yeah, bro, you know, about this time, there's really nobody on Riggs, bro, so
Through his fingers.
you'll just be searching all fucking day, not finding a game.
Being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Finds space on the right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Hurts. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Looking left. Got him downfield. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Snap in the shotgun. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Concepcion. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Concepcion. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
To the air, it's Simpson. Here's the pressure. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. All wideouts, no backs. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of it to make big plays.
Here comes the heat. And it's
Swat.
deflected, knocked away by the D.
I think the route runner got a little bit sloppy on his route. You've got to do a better job creating some separation when you're running these end routes, but good job by the defense too, because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dumps it to the back. Got him in the open. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Barnes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. Loss of one.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Royer. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
And he dropped it, just didn't work the thing all the way in.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, you see the offense trying to hook up on that in route, but the receiver just not able to create enough separation to complete that throw.
Looking to pass. It's Hurts. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Going to swing it on second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense. Keep it.
Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now they'll have to dial something up on 3rd down after the incompletion. Back to throw, it's Hurts. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida International.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Casper. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's reeled in. It's Concepcion. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw again. Unloads it left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages a quarter.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go.
Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock.
And offensively, man, I think you want to, at this point in the game, with the clock running down in the fourth quarter with the lead, I want to add points to this. But I do want to chew as much clock as possible. Priority number one, though, getting that 6.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the fourth quarter on 4th and goal. On the option. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. He gets a block. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle, it's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back.
Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
He's going to be run out of bounds, and he needed a couple of more steps. They'll turn it over on downs.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off, but man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Hurts. Might be looking to run. Slips a tackle. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
Ethan, what's going on, bro?
The defense desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down.
GG's. Man, I'm chilling, bro. That game was bullshit. We was fucking dropping picks. We got down to the 1 yard line one time, and the motherfucker went down at the 1 instead of getting in the end zone. That was terrible.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Concepcion. Nice job executing all of the assignments. Put a stop to that return at the 22.
I mean, yeah, you can pretty much say that's what it is, bro. But that last one, that motherfucker was just getting lucky. Like, he had a few picks. We dropped a couple of them and then just straight missed the ball on a couple of them, too.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Pocket breaking down. A little too much on that one, just down.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought my lineman was my running back. I don't know why my lineman looked like he was running a route.
Second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Turning it on. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I'm really only playing this shit because, you know, around this time, there's only a few people on Reds. So it take a long time to find a game, but then when you do, them motherfuckers be shitty as hell.
Flipped the field.
Catch in the middle, it's Casper. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The corners are walked up tight. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
With the catch, it's Alexander. Makes the grab almost to the first pick up on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him make...
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it.
Knockout.
What a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Take two.
What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Firing to the right, complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. He was all by himself out there. Someone just lost track of their assignment.
And that's so frustrating because you want to make offenses earn it, and you don't want to give up big plays and bust coverages and let people run wide open, especially good players. Like, you know this guy's a good player, and you let him run wide open down the field.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss.
He wants to take the top off. Catch and stride inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Gamecocks are on the move. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He wants it all.
Thank you.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Please don't go out.
Picked up
All
a
right.
few extra on that. Western Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. Brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. On target over the middle. Breaks into the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, they're after him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Past the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And the Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Eagles! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the catch. It's Bush. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Got it in the middle. It's Green.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. That's caught. It's Moss. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this? Got it in stride at the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
The option look, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Catch in the middle, it's Concepcion.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man, it's Lewis. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Jordan. Here's the pressure. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On third down, he drops to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
To the air, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Lemon. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Concepcion. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Eagles!
You know, we just went to half and we drew up all these adjustments, things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Western Michigan, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work.
The fuck?
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the 3rd sack of the game for this unit.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll leave it with him.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
And these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So Even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got second and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got third and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on fourth.
Touchdown, Eagles. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. That's caught. It's Moss. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Broncos in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
There he goes. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Takes a hit as he fires. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bush. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Come on, defense. You got to do a better job tackling in the middle of the field. You've got the lead. You know they're going to try to get out of bounds and save clock. You just got to tackle that guy. Someone's got to be able to bring him down, but they couldn't get it done.
The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. He'll ride his man on the option. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Western Michigan, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Concepcion. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The give as they work on that clock. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I think the defense would be really happy with where they're at right now. If they knew they had held their stud down to as little yards, but they're trailing. And this is the time where he's going to get the ball even more. So they got to be ready for him. It's going to him. He's a great back, and they've done a pretty good job all day.
Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flat. Down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
On the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Casper. And one the offense needed and the defense had to have, and they could not get the stop.
And the gamble by the head coach and play caller pays off. Of course, if that's incomplete, it stops the clock. So they...
Man, that little goal line play he had with the motion right up the middle, I don't know what the fuck that was.
Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. That one bounds through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. using his legs, it's Bush. Powers through the defender. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
Back to throw, it's Newton. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On fourth down, looking to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. And the Tigers are marching down the field. Handoff from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Tigers racing to the line in a hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Looking to throw on third. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. He's going to take a shot right away. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a first and goal. They want to throw it. Trying to bowl his way in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. And the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better.
Look at him trying to block the field goal.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Clemson jumps to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up on tempo. They're ready to do it again.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. To throw, it's Newton. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they can't make the play on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. Got his man.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Jukes his way for more. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Eastern Michigan, 7. Clemson, 0.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Looking for room. It's Bush. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Scanning the field, it's Newton. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Running scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a third down. Back to pass, it's Newton. And to get rid of it quickly. He just got rid of the football. I'm not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Finds the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand. Now you have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the right. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Fires deep toward the end zone. He's got an open man. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Newton. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers! Fit it in the window for the score.
The gamble pays off on offense. I know there are a lot of coaches out there that would have just kicked that field goal in the final play of the first half. Instead, they decide to throw it. And when you've seen these two guys hook up as many times as they have in the past, why not just do it? Great job executing. They're on the same page. They get the score in the end zone on the short throw, and they've got the lead going into halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Simpson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Concepcion. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots and try to make some plays and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Bringing the heat. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you could spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense putting points on the board.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Concepcion. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the right. The sure hands, it's Casper. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Great move. Now he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
And that one's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Catch in the middle, it's Bush. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Clemson set up with another first down. He leaves it with his back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half, and I think that's the right decision.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Concepcion. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try to get outside. Runs through a tackle. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's shoot.
Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers.
GG, bro. Man, yeah, that was crazy, bro. Two throw out of sack picks. I mean, 2 tip picks from the fucking end zone. That 4th down was fucking ridiculous. He throws it to 2 people, still catches it. That last touchdown, he's manned up. I don't even know how he fucking caught that.
The Hoosiers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Concepcion. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. In the end zone, didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Showing press. They want to be physical here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hurts. Hauls it in. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Ball 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Uncorks one. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them. So they'll go for it on 4th down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback may change this route. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Looking for a man, it's Hurts. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Concepcion. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Snagged out of the air. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing, and again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's loose down the left side. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Eagles! What an explosive eruption in the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Hurts. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Snags it on the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Hey, man, on offense, we'll take them however we can get them. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. There was a pass deflection there, but a great job concentrating to haul in that play and come up with an explosive play offensively.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him.
NGOA, GG's, bro. Who was
all the time now. Used to just be in the red zone.
who are you? We just played or something?
Fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
We've reached the
Oh, sir, yeah, hey, GG's, bro.
on this drive would do
I couldn't
wonders
get shit to. I couldn't get after that fourth down, bro. I was so mad. I was just doing shit, but
operating in the red
I couldn't get
zone
shit
here on
to go my way that
second
game.
down. Here comes the option. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Like I said, I be playing cut sometime. I'm only on cut right now because there's not a lot of people on regs. Taking too long to find a game, shit. But I'll be running the regs gauntlets on the weekends and shit like that. I mean, I'm tripping. The cut gauntlets on the weekends. Appreciate you, my brother. Have a good one, man.
Rookie ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. He'll bring it out. It's Concepcion. That is a decision he will.
Them Kentucky jerseys is nice. Can't lie about that.
Regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked out.
Nah, my shit on, bro. I don't never mess with that.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down.
Why the fuck you come back to me? Keep running.
Shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback...
There he goes.
That's crazy how fast 52 is.
45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Got it in the middle. It's Casper. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Eastern Michigan going fast. On the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's why this offense is so...
He just, why the fuck would he quit right there? He had a better team than mine and everything. Oh, we got the same guy. I don't know why he quit last game. That was weird.
And the Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Using his legs, it's Bush. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The give to the left. Past the first down marker and still running. Oh, he's got some space. He smashes
Are you fucking kidding me?
Touchdown, Michigan State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Concepcion. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. Oh, out of space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Flushed out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15.
Bro, it's 1:57 p.m. It's almost 2 p.m. here. I'm in Switzerland.
He's going to throw it. Let's it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
I'm from Cali though, but I've been out here for like the past almost 2 years now.
That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well.
What state you in, bro?
Because we're gonna get a lot of scoring.
All tied up, just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. That gamble did not pay off.
Charleston,
They
South
bring him
Carolina,
down
okay.
at the 12-yard
Down
line.
south. I never been out there.
The Spartans have it back on offense.
But yeah, I'm streaming at this time because this is for my fucking kids to sleep. So when they take a nap, I stream a little bit. But most of the time, I get up early. I get up early and get on because I know that's nighttime back in the States. That's when we'll have like the most people and shit.
Still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Gets it past the marker. Dragged down, but
We can stop pushing them forward.
on
We'll be
first
good.
down.
I gotta say, watching this guy run is giving me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that.
You be playing regs or you just fuck with the cut?
Directly at 100 rushing for the day. He showed you a little bit of everything, right? Showed you the speed, showed the quickness, the ability to break tackles, and obviously some durability to now get up to 100 yards on the day.
Looking to throw, it's Newton. Hit as he throws. great defensive
Cut
pressure
mainly.
there that sort
Yeah,
of
I'm a regs guy for sure.
Well, the offensive line has got to
But
give him at least a
I
little
play
bit of
cut
time to survey the field. He had
every
no
now and
chance
then,
that time,
switch
but
it
he
up.
almost immediately
Like
after he got the ball.
yeah, like normally around this time, bro, it's only like 300 people online. It was, you know, you'll search for like 20 minutes to find a game. And
They come to the line facing third
I was
and
like,
long
bro,
from the
I
25.
don't feel like waiting sometimes.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him.
I mean, this game is fucking
And they'll
terrible.
miss the connection here on third down.
This game is terrible.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown.
I've never seen a game where you can just, they just allow you to just throw it at people's face,
Obviously,
bro.
it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down.
And what's crazy is I got a
Really
house
good job
call
there
on
that
these
third down
motherfuckers
pass
too.
defense,
That shit,
forcing
man, I'm
the
gonna take that shit
incompletion and
off.
Trying to set up a punt.
The Spartans will come to the line to convert on fourth down. The pitch. Turning it on. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went
This
out
game
of
is
bounds.
bad.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football.
Bro, yeah, there's been times I've been on regs, bro, searching for like 20, 30 minutes. After a while, you like, bro, fuck that. I just want to play something.
Pretty good effort on that one.
That's the one thing about cut is like you can always find the game pretty quick.
And oftentimes running backs love drawing plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line.
I just don't be feeling like playing this fake ass shit all the
They
time.
don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to four-down territory. Here's third and short. To the air, it's Newton. He's moving out of the pocket.
Good knockout.
Dropped it. That deep ball was
DP, what's going on?
You just have to make that catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak
Yeah,
out of the
Benji, this guy
backfield.
DP, he's a #1 ranked guy. And,
Did not fool
he's
anybody
#1 ranked in regs on the
Really
leaderboard.
hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're willing to gamble. Let's see if it pays off. Fourth and short from the 42. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up.
Bro, I left
really
Cali
good
because,
field position.
I mean, I met my wife. She was vacationing out there. And then
This is just gravy. Now they
I had met her, and then we just kept talking. Ended up, well, she was, you know, obviously she wasn't my wife at the time, but we kept talking.
and a chance to switch
Long
the
story
momentum.
short, ended up like getting married and shit, so I moved out here. Cause she had a good job.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe.
Stream been cool, bro.
The
Just been
Mountaineers with a long way to
I'm coming
go
up on
after
3
the
hours
first
actually. I'm
down.
shocked, bro. I didn't think my kids would sleep this long.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30 plus. No need to show.
See, this is the kind of luck I wasn't getting against Benji, bro. I felt like I got in that game we played, bro. I felt like I was getting cheated, bro. I had to throw out a sack pick the D-line called. Threw it to my guy in the end zone one time. It gets broken up for a pick six. And that fourth down was the nail in the coffin for me. After that, I was just I was just doing shit, and that's why I try not to get emotional, bro. Cause when I get mad at this game, I start doing stupid shit. But after that fourth down, I was like, bro, fuck this. Just chucked it up. 2 people standing right there. Caught it. I said, nah. Please get down. Nah, I mean it's true, bro. That's what when I be on playing, I try to just stay relaxed. Cause if I don't, bro, you'll start to see it in my play, bro. I just start doing stupid shit. I be getting pissed off. So I gotta try to chill out.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
When this game first came out, like the first like month or two, bro, I was spazzing on here all the time until I learned, okay, bro, it's just how the game is. But you know, it evens out, bro. I get bullshit.
They were really
Other people
impressive
get
going
bullshit.
for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah,
He's taking the shot. Makes the catch down the right side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I'm about to take these house calls.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Makes the catch. It's Austin. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise,
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
on that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert.
Let's just get off the field.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Let's just get off the field. Thank you.
Complete a 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass.
You use when you play regs, you use South Carolina, since you're from there.
And the Mountaineers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds. The 21-yard line. Defense in press coverage. Wide receiver going in motion.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheel.
There he goes! And he's brought down after a huge completion. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary. It's these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Bro, this game is so fucking bad. No, this shit free. What the fuck is this?
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And I'm really impressed with this start by this defense. Like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already had 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Finds his man. It's Jordan. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Throwing right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Howard.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The short hands, it's Johnson. Good, solid tackle.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Going for the marker on the ground.
You're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it.
Looking for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He's got the back in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Quick release on the RPO. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you can tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play.
This stupid-ass game is terrible.
Final play of the quarter coming. Back to pass, it's Simpson. That's caught, it's Casper. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.
First down, West Virginia.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. The flag and another delay of game penalty. They do know there's a play clock up, right? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Another delay of game penalty. This is just sloppy. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
That shit's stupid, bro. It's the only fucking game that does this shit too, bro. Every other game works perfect except this stupid ass shit. Need to fix this shit, EA. My God. To get a loss like that is terrible, bro. Like if I lose, let me lose, man. But I can't even pick a play. Shit just freezes.
Will get us started with the opening kickoff. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lewis.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And the Eagles can really attack on this second and short. He's got it on the right. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. This time it's complete. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. The Eagles have their offense in high gear. Back to throw, it's Simpson. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. And the Eagles will hustle to the line. To the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Casper. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. Touchdown, Eagles. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Black Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hurts. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clogged.
On 4th down, going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Will not get there. A 4th down stop on the play.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
He lost one down the sideline.
Damn, quarterback, put it out there.
They came out attacking on that one.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. Spins away from the defender. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. To throw, it's Hurts. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's out of bounds at the 2. Almost a pick 6, but they're set up on the doorstep.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. And they've got athletes. They've got dudes that are...
Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Black Knights moving quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Hurts. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the tailback. Fights off the
Get the fuck out of here.
Bang, slithering whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Hurts. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Finds his man, it's Bush. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And the Black Knights will go for it here on fourth down. Here's a heat. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
House calls is finally fucking working.
Another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Grab behind the line. It's Concepcion. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Eagles headed quickly to the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as deep in the red zone. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far.
Timeout, Army.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the run, it's Lewis. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
On the play. Brings up fourth down. Number 29. That's the end of the first half. Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe.
Breaks into the open. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Black Knights come to the line after ripping.
Yeah, Lil Cole. I'm like, bro, shit is fucking ridiculous.
Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered.
Just a waste of time.
But there were more there to greet him.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
And the Black Knights want to move quickly. To the air, it's Hurts. Right down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Using his feet. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying
Oh,
to
yeah, you already know that's what I'm on, yeah.
get him out in
Turn
more
this one,
space.
get the fuck out of here.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now on the option. Now the toss.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the run, it's Lewis. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Caught near the sticks. It's Concepcion. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Let's go.
The give to the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Defense defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Looks as if he's going to run it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And that last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Concepcion. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll test the right side. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
This motherfucker here lame as hell, bro. Like, you don't have nothing else to do but sit here and get your ass whooped. You need to go help your mom do some dishes or something. You don't have nothing else to do, bro, but sit here and just prolong a ass whooping. That shit is sad. That shit is fucking sad, bro. He don't even care about his own time.
Mere formality between them and a victory as we have
Like, just straight bum ass shit, bro. You don't even care about your own time. This whole time you could have been in another game. You could have been in another game you could be competitive in, but you want to sit here and prolong an ass whooping for what? I done sat here and took away this whole second half because your bum ass can't get it stopped. Just terrible.
And after that penalty, the defense is almost
terrible. Yeah, bring your ass over here.
First and goal on the one.
Bring your ass over here. Yeah, bring your ass over here again. Bum ass dude. That's what I tell you. You see my shit say I play regs, fool. Motherfuckers talking about the comp is on cut, but look at the cut comp. Look at this shit. One, I should have known because his name is Goop Goop Goop. I should have known he was like this. What kind of name is Goop Goop Goop?
And they take a knee on 4th down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
If I caught my kids doing something like this, I'll ground them for 2
And
weeks.
here comes the offense on 2nd
Like, y'all
down.
can't play the game for 2 weeks. I ain't raised y'all to do no shit like this.
Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close.
This how you know. This right here is the #1 tell. Like, yeah, your dad not proud of you, bro. That's how you know. How could you be proud of a son who does this? I'd be like, I raised this type of bitch ass kid, bro.
These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? 3rd and goal, a chance to set it right. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th?
This
Why not
motherfucker
just
is
punt,
such a
give it
bomb,
back,
bro.
and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. The backups are on the field. They get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
To the air, it's Hurts. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football.
Bro, he's so lost on offense and
This is
defense.
just one of those days.
He's just
man, where
lost.
Everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
You're a bum.
Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer.
That was miserable, bro. I think we just sat here and wasted like 25 minutes doing that shit. From when he want to start acting like that. Yeah, that motherfucker weird, bro. He just the game was over with, and this motherfucker want to take every 10 seconds from the play clock. He want to take the choose his play, calling timeouts. Just like, bruh, you don't have nothing else to do, bro. And on this morning, wherever he at, you don't have nothing else to do. Hey, DP, I'm about to raise you, bro. My kids just woke up. I appreciate y'all boys tuning in, bro. We about to go look at the #1 ranked Regs player. He on cut, though. I appreciate y'all boys, man. I'll be back.